It's been a very productive week for trim. So we got all of the top trim long boards up, which is very exciting. And now we just need to figure out where those little thin vertical strips go. So let us know. We have those 3 options, 1, 2, and 3. So up here we have these little gaps between the trim that was here before and the top trim that I added. So I'm gonna do a little bead of screen molding, that's the word. I'm gonna do a little bead of screen molding along that gap to disguise it, and it'll just add a little more visual interest too. What is wrong with you?
That's a ladder.
Okay.
He can't fit.
Because he's holding on.
You don't want to go.
He doesn't want to leave his ladder. No, you're gonna make it fall and yourself fall. Get out. Out. Careful.
Dainty. Oh.
Now he has the zoomies.
Upstairs.
Nuts.
This week, I've been trying to complete certain things. So the doors are fully stained. They've had the 3 layers of poly on them, and now they're finally hung back up. All the doors are here, guys. It's a miracle. And I'm done with that anyway.
My concern is just like, I feel like the proportions are off with this trim.
No, I'm crying.
I just want to test it on this wall. And if we don't like the height, move it back.
It's no testing it out. It's us redoing everything.
What if we have a positive attitude?
What's positive? We have to redo everything. Then we have to fix the walls.
That was karma for you.
That's just my hopes and dreams. I think you should just leave it like this. It's a beautiful optical illusion, make people question what they're seeing.
I'm not sure that's what optical illusion
And
means.
if they've had enough to drink today.
They're just like, oh, that's ugly.
They're like, huh, unique. That's the word.
Huh, unfinished.
No, unique.
Okay. We're gonna try something. So there comes a point in many projects where I wake up feeling nauseous and I have to figure out why. And unfortunately this time it's the top trim.
Definitely looks a lot fancier. Mm-hmm. And you're mimicking the tops of the staircase.
The vertical pieces, in my opinion, it makes it look like an English Tudor manor.
Mostly due to the colors.
Mostly due to the colors, but the colors aren't changing.
Yep.
So if we take out the vertical pieces, then we just have this really thick, dark line that kind of bisects the wall across the room. And I didn't like the look of that either. Let's review, because I want to be sure before we do it.
Okay.
We tried a bunch of options. Where we've landed is that we want to make the top piece chunkier and more ornate in order to match the trim that's on the stairs and the trim that we're adding to the doors. And that way it just feels integrated. Like it doesn't feel like random trim that we threw in this space, which is what I do not want.
Just as of right now, the bottom piece of horizontal trim off, vertical's gone, and we're gonna bulk up the top horizontal piece. So let's go.
Trust the process. Your sweater's so fitting.
I know. Especially for a day like today.
I know, although I told her she had to be supportive because otherwise I'll start crying, so.
I've been pretty supportive.
Exactly. She did a good job. I have a plan for what we can do in the entryway to help this ceiling feel more proportional. I've been thinking about it and I have this wallpaper left over, but obviously we know we do not want to put wallpaper back up after all of the trouble it took to get the wallpaper off. But I've always thought that this particular wallpaper would be somewhat easy to replicate because it's just a few colors and a few different patterns. It'll just be like this fun kind of whimsical thing with birds going into the air. We're gonna try it. So we're gonna see if we can recreate this wallpaper using just stamps that I make out of potatoes. Potato stamp was a bust. So a new plan, we have the outlines here of the wallpaper from the birds that I took out, and I'm just gonna hold the outlines up on the ceiling, trace them, and then use my little brush to cut in and create them, and then add all the little details. But bonus, I won't have to smell potatoes the whole time. So we'll call it a win. And let me show you the repeat. So you see this bird here, it is the same as this bird up here. So these are the two different sections of the pattern placed next to each other. They create the repeat, and I want to try to create some sort of randomization in the pattern so it looks less like wallpaper and more like I am a fancy artist, which I'm not.
How many different patterns are there?
There are 6 technically different birds, but a few of them are really similar. It's just like their wings are slightly different. And then once we decorate, we may add some further down. So they're kind of like
Oh, in between the decorations?
going up to the flock.
Okay.
But they still need other little accents and trails and stuff, but
I think they play with the wood quite nicely.
they do look good with the wood.
While she's been doing all of her bird painting, I've been filling in all the nail holes of the top trim. So I've been on the ladder. We've had a couple issues with the poly splattering on me.
Just a couple.
You know, it's part of the design of the shirt now, but it's quite nice when you look up not to see like little white holes and everything, and it's
Yeah.
nice, consistent. It's looking really good up there right now.
Yeah, really pretty and seamless.
Yeah.
So the birds are coming together and they look so cute. And I think it's probably a good time to remind everyone that one of the inspirations for this entryway originally was Practical Magic, because they have this very moody wood entryway with light walls. And I kind of wanted that mix and match, but also I wanted it to feel kind of whimsical. So this coming week, we are going to be finishing up all the birds. I think I may even carry them onto the ceiling because it looks so pretty. And then we're going to sort through my decor hoard, find all of the good decor that we're going to put in here. Next thing will be the final reveal, hopefully. Okay, hold on. And we need you to stay right there, because the whole time as I'm staring into the camera, all I see are the Grinch's eyes staring directly back at me.
Good.
So all of these.
As deserved. Fabulous.
That's what I'm saying this whole time.
Apropos. Happy holidays.